In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NBA preseason games happening on October 13, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NBA preseason games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Heat versus Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta visits State Farm Arena after playing Sunday in Orlando, a 120-104 loss, which makes this a road back-to-back for the Heat, while the Hawks return home off a 122-116 win in Memphis with a normal rest day. Atlanta's retooled core features Kristaps Porzingis alongside Trae Young, and the group with Dyson Daniels and rookie Zachary Risacher has already logged cohesive preseason minutes. Miami remains without Tyler Herro, trimming on-ball creation and spacing in the guard room. Given the rest and travel spot, home court, and Atlanta's upgraded spacing and size, the lean is to the hosts. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Miami's preseason totals have already swung from a 103-93 game against Milwaukee to 224 combined points on Sunday in Orlando, and back-to-backs without Herro often mean heavier bench minutes, fewer clean threes, and some late possession offense. Atlanta's added length on the perimeter with Daniels and Jalen Johnson, plus a rim-protecting 5 who can play drop or switch, points to choppier shot quality than the headline names suggest. With fatigue on the Heat side and defensive versatility on the Hawks side, our projection favors a lower efficiency game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs versus Indiana Pacers. San Antonio visits Indiana for a preseason tilt at Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Monday. Indiana just handled Oklahoma City 116-101 at home and stays in its own building, while San Antonio comes in off an overtime win Friday and a travel day in between. Key statuses today: the Pacers list Aaron Nesmith, Andrew Nembhard, and Pascal Siakam as game-time decisions, and the Spurs are still holding out De'Aaron Fox with a hamstring issue. Given Indiana's continuity at home and the likelihood that San Antonio's on-ball creation is muted without Fox, possessions should tilt toward the Pacers. Indiana already showed workable depth in Saturday's win, while San Antonio's recent results include an overtime outburst that can flatter their scoring profile in small samples. With the Pacers settled in and the Spurs integrating pieces while managing minutes, the lean is to the hosts. As our first pick for this matchup, the Indiana Pacers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Preseason totals can look inflated by overtime. Both teams have an overtime box on the board this week. With multiple Pacers listed as game-time decisions and San Antonio down Fox, expect choppier half-court offense, longer bench stretches, and some late-game lineup experimentation that typically drags efficiency. Add Indiana's short rest spot and coaching caution for stars, and the scoring environment projects a notch lower than market perception. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus New York Knicks. New York hosts Washington at Madison Square Garden on Monday night in a preseason matchup. New York enters at 3-0 after sweeping its Abu Dhabi doubleheader with Philadelphia and edging Minnesota in overtime. Washington, meanwhile, comes in off a 113-112 home loss to Toronto on Sunday and faces a quick turnaround with travel. Key statuses: for New York, Josh Hart remains questionable due to back spasms and recent illness. For Washington, Bilal Coulibaly is out with a thumb injury, A.J. Johnson is day-to-day with a leg bruise, and Alex Sarr returns Sunday from a minor calf issue. Roster checks show the Knicks featuring new additions Malcolm Brogdon and Jordan Clarkson alongside their established core, while the Wizards continue integrating C.J. McCollum and Cam Whitmore into a retooled lineup. Given the rest advantage, home court, and New York's steady rhythm this preseason, the lean stays with the hosts. The Knicks' rotation depth has proven reliable, their ball movement is crisp, and their defensive communication continues to look mid-season ready. Washington's fatigue factor from Sunday's late finish should be tangible, especially for its key guards who logged heavy minutes. The Wizards' preseason turnover rate and inconsistent perimeter defense make them vulnerable to New York's inside-out attack and transition push. With both stability and confidence favoring the home side, the momentum points squarely toward New York. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Knicks to cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Preseason scoring tends to fluctuate, yet both teams show trends leaning toward modest totals. New York's recent games have featured streaky perimeter shooting, particularly the 15 for 57 performance from deep against Minnesota, and the coaching staff continues to experiment with bench-heavy second halves. Washington's quick turnaround and missing Coulibaly further strain spacing and tempo, while rotations will likely stay fluid after Sunday's minutes load. Both sides rely on developing lineups and short stints for top players, limiting offensive flow and increasing variance late. Factoring fatigue, bench experimentation, and inconsistent shot quality, the environment favors a slightly slower, lower-scoring contest than the market line suggests. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full-game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Utah Jazz. Dallas visits Utah at the Delta Center on Monday, October 13th. For another preseason matchup between two Western teams on different developmental tracks. Dallas split its first two home exhibitions, beating Oklahoma City 106-89 and then falling to Charlotte 120-116, while Utah dropped a 140-127 decision in Houston and then lost 134-130 in overtime at San Antonio, where rookie Ace Bailey led the way with 25 points. Key statuses today: Dallas center Daniel Gafford remains out with a sprained ankle, and Utah lists Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler as game-time decisions. Given Utah's rest advantage, home altitude, and the Mavs' short travel turnaround, the lean is to the hosts. Dallas has struggled to control the boards and defend the arc, giving up a 64-45 rebounding edge and 23s against Charlotte, and Gafford's absence exposes their rim protection and depth at center. Utah, meanwhile, has shown energy from its young core, with Hendricks, Bailey, and Clarkson pushing tempo and spacing. Even if Markkanen sits, Utah's length and pace should challenge Dallas's defense. The Jazz are likely to control pace and paint points, making their home cover more convincing. As our first pick for this matchup, the Utah Jazz to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. Utah's first two preseason contests combined for 267 and 264 total points, and even removing the overtime frame in San Antonio still leaves a 244-point game. Their rotations are built around young players running freely, which naturally lifts possessions. Dallas's 120-116 home loss to Charlotte also hit 236 total points, underscoring their inconsistent perimeter defense and willingness to exchange pace. With both benches playing extended minutes and rookies looking to earn roles, the rhythm should stay fast. Even if a few starters sit, the overall style suggests high possession flow and loose defense. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full-game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.